My name is Stephen Deaton. I'm here with Greg Litmer, author of an excellent series of workbooks on the life of Christ. They are titled "The Bread," or Jesus, the Bread of Life. It's a set of 4 workbooks designed primarily for quarterly studies, as there are 13 lessons each. Each lesson is about 2.5 to 3 pages, with follow-up questions to help drive home the point of those lessons and to make application in our personal lives. Essentially a chronological study of the life of Christ. Obviously, we all need to be better acquainted with, better informed about the life of our Savior so that we can become more like Him. Greg has poured his heart and soul into these, if you will, to help us to have a better grasp, a better understanding, and to grow in our faith and in our knowledge. So, Greg, I appreciate you producing the material, appreciate you taking the time to do this interview.
Well, I'm happy to do it.
Well, Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself, about your family, your background, preaching background.
Okay, I am 57 years old. I have been married to my best friend, Vicki, for, let me see, it's almost 36 years, and I've been preaching for 35 years. I have 2 children, Adam, who preaches at the University Heights Church in Lexington, and I have a daughter, Rachel, who lives here in the northern Kentucky area. And Rachel has given us 1 beautiful grandson, and Adam has given us 2 beautiful grandsons and 1 granddaughter. So that's anything else you want to know about the family?
Well, that's great. I know that children are a blessing and grandchildren are even that much more, as I understand it.
Yes, they are. They're great.
That's good. That's good. How about how long you've been preaching and a few of the places where you've lived and labored?
Well, I've been preaching for 35 years. I have lived and worked in Cincinnati, Ohio. I have worked in Hillsborough, Ohio, in Indianapolis, Indiana, and Louisville, Kentucky at the Expressway Church of Christ. And now I've been here in Northern Kentucky at the Northern Kentucky Church of Christ for 11 and a half years. And if the good Lord's willing, this is probably where I'll be until such a time as I'm either able to retire or I get to go home.
Well,
now, overseas work, I preached in Ireland, and I've also preached some in Canada.
Well, that is great. Where is the place where you grew up originally?
Actually, I originally grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio. I grew up as a Roman Catholic, actually, and even spent some time in Mount St. Gregory's Seminary, which doesn't exist anymore, which kind of tells you how old I am. But nonetheless, that's where I grew up.